Welcome to the channel. Shocking photo of the world. Hemingway's passport photo in 1923. Haymaking in Italy, 1959. Elvis Presley serving in the U.S. Army in 1958. Diane Keaton and Al Pacino on the set of The Godfather in 1972. 14-year-old David Beckham signs a contract with Manchester United. To his right is Sir Alex Ferguson. Durban. Union of South Africa. Dominion of the British Empire. 1930. Bill Gates during his 1977 arrest for driving without a license. Paris before the automobile, 1895. The fall of the Berlin Wall, 1989. 3 nuns play in the ocean surf near Greyland. They were part of a group of 7 nuns. 2 women stand on giant turtles during a turtle race. Madonna, Sting and Tupac hanging out. Under the heel of the Statue of Liberty. USA, 1937. Miss National Catfish Queen, 1945. The wedding of Stephen Hawking and Jane Wilde. A pleasant service in a restaurant for motorists, pumping cooled air into the car. Barack Obama and his high school basketball team. American strongman Ben Darwin demonstrates the power of his hair by moving a car weighing about 2.5 tons. Moulin Rouge dancers take part in the annual grape harvest celebration. Steven Spielberg and Drew Barrymore on set. Muhammad Ali tries to talk a suicidal man out of jumping. Crooked mirror at Rockaway's amusement park. New York, USA. 1951. Participants in the musical at Radio City Music Hall in New York, 1937. Johnny Depp and the British band Oasis. Safe Kiss. London, 1940. A lineman working on an electrical pole, 1920s. Sean Connery and James Bond's Aston Martin in 1965. Natalia Nikolaevna Pushkina-Lanskaya, Goncharova, at the age of 51. 1863, Zulu rickshaw at work. Durban. Union of South Africa. Hypnosis by Anatoly Kashpirovsky, 1990. A bread lunch for a poor family in Shadwell, East London, 1920. 16-year-old Angelina Jolie, 1991. Boating. Oxford, 1904. Mavis Hughes, 7, arrives for Thanksgiving service at St. Mary's Church. Zemstvo Canteen, 1891. Stars of Twin Peaks, 1990. Beauty pageant contestants put paper bags over their heads at Blackpool Baths. A group of punks in Edinburgh, Scotland, 1983. An elderly woman stands among rubbish in a Liverpool slum alley, 1957. The first strip club in London, 1958. A child from a poor family. Liverpool, 1956. Johnny Depp, 1991. A boy uses a hoe to dig a hole in a children's playground, Lambeth Walk, London, 1955. Socialist revolutionaries on the far steep in the village of Pavlovo, 1906 to 1910. British Telecom mascot Busby helps launch the company's latest gardening service. Bill Gates after having a cake thrown at him in Belgium, 1998. Wives wave as a military train departs. England, 1940s. Cows crossing the road, 1933. A worker at a chocolate factory. Bedford, England, 1936. Embankment. Clovelly, Devon, 1904. A family with 6 children from the East End of London, July 1912. Demonstration of the first home dishwasher, 1921. Army Day Parade. Taiwan, 1951. Young Charlize Theron, 1991. An Egyptian water carrier fills jugs in the Nile River, circa 1910. Girl with braids. Finland, 1966. Boys catch a big cod near Gascon, Quebec, Canada, 1943. Carnival at Bayer's Eekcave. Waiters in masks. Munich, Germany, 1933. Water skiing in Venice, 1950s. The interior of a 1926 Rolls-Royce. Rafting in a swamp. Alberta, Canada, 1938. American archer Nancy Gray tries to knock an apple off her friend's head. Flutist on the road to Cusco, Peru, 1954. Miners, Dhanbad, Bihar, India, 1989. Liquid stockings. In the 1800s, pit bulls were often referred to as nanny dogs because of the protective behavior they exhibited around children. Sidecar racing, 1953. Water carrier. Persia, 1901. On the street in Rasht. Persia, 1900. Sharon Stone and Drew Barrymore, 1992. Topless shoe cleaning. Toronto, Canada, 1975. Electric street cleaning machine. Berlin, 1907. A street food stand in New York City, 1963. Cuban vibe, 50s. Harem guard, Tunisia, 1931. Puppy finds a home, Canada, 1959. Guffa on the Tigris, Baghdad, 1932. Survival lessons, Toronto, 1908. Igloo in the Arctic, 1924. Istanbul in the Haze, 1930s. Temple of Karnak, Egypt, 1989. Weaving at the End of the World, Attu Island, 1909. The Shorts That Shocked Toronto, 1937. Prison in Aden, Yemen, 1959. Karnak in the Lens, 1910. Streets of Cavite, Philippines, 1930s. Bamboo and Water, Philippines, 1930. Olmec Head, Mexico, 1938. Colossi of Memnon, Egypt, 1910s. Kebab and Cats, Istanbul, 1952. Bedouins at the Pyramids, Egypt, 1910. Guatemalan Bananas, 1905. Camels on the Beach, Palestine, 1931. Paris Heat, 1970s. The Illusionist at Heathrow, 1971. Bodybuilding Family, 1947. Stanley Kubrick Behind the Camera, 1930. Giant Typewriter, New York, 1939 to 1940. Robert Wadlow, 1940. Space Cat, Paris, 1963. The King in a Diving Suit, England, 1950. Cocaine Experiment, Peru, 1950. X-Rays Against Cancer, New York, 1956. Swimmer in Action, 1962. Volcanologist over a crater, Italy, 1933. San Francisco in Ruins, 1906. Circus Dynasty, 1965. Moped Jump, USA, 1972. Frozen Underpants, 1940s. Pneumatic Post, New York, until 1957. Pope John Paul II, 1983. Snowmobile from IL-28, Orenburg, 1980s. Bridge Collapse, Canada, 1926. Photograph by Pablo Picasso in Paris, 1939.